Tonight, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay.
Hello and welcome in this new video. Say hi, well, to me. Yeah, it passed kind of sometimes, like 2 months, I think. And well, this is a video about drawing. So, oh yeah, you will hear my beautiful voice also in this video, but I'm want to be a little quick because I have a lot of drawing to show to you. But in this time passed from the last video, well, I have a lot of time, I make a lot of things, and I think to a lot of things. Obviously, gameplay will return, and yes, well, you know, I just started. I'm a baby channel so far, but I hope to grow thanks to you and thanks obviously to me first for all my effort in this because I love art and I love communication. So YouTube must be one of the way I have to vehicle my personal artistic will. Well, and also, if you don't know, if it's that the first video about me you will see, is I'm an Italian artist, so you will not find some Italian in my English, you will find some English in my Italian. I think also in this month about making another channel, like I said in the very first video, where I we are talk just in Italian. I think I will remain with the same like things also in the English channel, also in the Italian channel. So artistic things, drawing, 3D models, and other things like that. Animation, obviously, and or gameplay, or chatting, or tier list. Also in the Italian and in the English. But anyway, why we're here in this moment? We're here because I want to make something about Epic the musical, the beautiful musical created by Jorge Rivera-Herrans. It makes a beautiful adaptation, musical adaptation about the Odyssey. So I had to do something about Epic the musical. I see a lot of beautiful and amazing artists that already makes a lot of animatics or drawing or character design about this, and I really love it. I'm going to transport the world of Odyssey into a universe similar to Disney's Treasure Planet. To carry a kind of narrative and symbolism more fantasy and mythological in a space and futuristic settings like Star Wars or the already talking Treasure Planet is something I always love.
I look into your eyes and I think back to the sun of mine.
I want to divide this universe into more spheres, composed on the planet, placed like on a planisphere with the largest masses of the planet of the god and the smallest for all other kingdoms and islands. Immersed in this ocean of dust of stars and galaxies, composed by the wind and tide that come from the celestial sphere, where there are compact stars in there that filters in the space sea to planets and vice versa. Obviously making the ships similar to the spaceships, but maintaining its future identity and the basis of the classic Greek trireme. I don't know how to name it English, but 3M maybe we stay in the same way, or other types of ships, always of the period. For Odysseus, the base from which it all starts were the eyes, blue and red with the same appearance as those drawn on the side of the ships. Is not only to make it even closer to the concept of navigation as I did with his compass, shield, and his telescopes, but also to identify it from all others. The only sign that makes Odysseus different from any Greek is just his mind, but we can't see his brain, so his eyes are aggressive and when they're relaxed. They instill the right fear in everyone. The honor element that distinguished him on his head, both as a man and as a captain, is used at shaped as waves, as as represented in ancient Greece. Eurylochus and Polites are the means by which I confirm how I wanted the sailors to be dressed under Odysseus. Eurylochus as a weapon, as axe, as his weapons, since I had discovered that they were also using grace for more ritual purpose, and of course, you need a violent weapon for someone to actually make sacrifice at a certain point of the story. Little Easter eggs that I want to put on him are both the hooks and the scorpion design of some of his armor. Fishing is a sport about passion, and Eurylochus represents impatience. So these hooks are a way to try, a way of him of trying to learn to be calmer without succeeding, obviously. And then they look like a little, and also they look like more little scorpion tails, and that is symbolized for the Greeks on their shield, death and the desire to take revenge. Polites is just extremely cute, with his big eyes made by his telescopes, and well, his extendable hands, perfect for the song "Open Arms." There are some constellation on his dress, just cause I wanted to make it clear. The first thing he say in the musical is he find our island, so it's like the navigator of the ships, of the ships. And also I like to imagine it with all that kind of bandages that on him that flies where the wind blow through him. Telemachus, I developed Telemachus with the idea of making him a boy that can use his legs. So, a boy with a wheelchair. Because, Telemachus, like a character, is based on the fact that he is forced to stay at home and waiting for his father, knowing about all the adventure and story and the fight that his father made. And the wheelchair is like another emphasis of that. He had to stay where he doesn't want to stay. Where he don't want to stay. Also, his wheelchair I make not only in the chair, not only in the wheel, but also in the chair. I make a sign about star and also about the zodiac sign, because that was a thing that representing the ancient shield of warrior like Achille also. And it was a thing about knowing of his own fate, knowing about the destiny and thing like that. The main thing, obviously, that Penelope is based off is the fact he had to weave the silk, and I make like my personal mini lore in the story. Like she has a problem with her arms, can use him. So Odysseus built for her like two artificial arm and also a big construct that develop up above his head that make her weave her silk constantly wherever you wanna, whenever you wanna. Oh, and also I make that like matrimonial ring, like a wedding ring, also on Odysseus and also on Penelope, obviously, with that sign that was knowing like the Hercules knot, that is a knot about strong power and representing and the power of the union, the power of the ties, of the bond. But the gods are inspired by the various planets assigned to them by the Roman culture, or in a case, in general, to celestial bodies, because not all Greek gods have a correspective in a Roman planet god. Athena, for example, Minerva for the Romans, has no planet, so inspired to the moon. to represent its proximity with mortals, that as the moon continues to orbit the Earth, Athena continues to watch over her favorite ones. Also was a way to give her colors and her quiet, etc. I fill her with drawings of the moon phase from head to the shelf, when then start the weapons with she is an expert. She's the master of war. So also for her as an animal, I chose rather than the owl, the ladybug, because I wanted to represent her with a small, cute, and seemingly harmless animal that brings good luck as a support, but who is actually a carnivore and a pest killer. I left the owl to Odysseus and Telemachus, while Penelope is more like a swan to represent a role in the story concerning the expectation of love. And swan is one of the symbol of love for Greek mythology. Obviously, is also an animal of Aphrodite. Obviously for that.
Ha ha ha! I am the wind, twisting and turning. I give the fire enough to stay
Aeolus
burning. Let's
also has
finish
no
it.
Roman counterpart, so I made him a comet, which keeps returning, squeezing and splashing in the sky constantly. She's also the crudest deity visual, because I wanted to represent her as a free spirit who plays tricks on navigators rather than helping them. I also fill her with roses of the wind for obvious reasons.
In all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. Wish I'd chill with the
Poseidon.
way
I think it's one of my
you cross
favorites
the
of character design about
line.
Epic. And one thing that with like the gnome, my best friend, that we were talking about the first time we listened to the Ocean Saga and so to the song of Poseidon, that thing make him laugh really hard. Is about the first time I listened to the voice of Poseidon, I would think about Texan. A Texan with a with a lot of cow near to him. I don't know why, but I really feel like him, like a Texan. And I was thinking the perfect way for representing him, for representing the character that is really so much into himself. I want to represent him like a Texan, but really small, but really small, but with a really big head. But I studied also the dimension of the god based on their planet. I rediscovered that Neptune is like one of the more big of the four big of the solar system. So, and I want to make him depressed because I want to represent the fact that he really hasn't so much to do. He is really he haunted. He is really someone that haunted that haunting someone else by reality is like haunting is himself from his boring life, like for trying to reach some other emotion. And a little Easter egg is the fact that he had half face, he had just half face, because I want to representing him for one of the name of other god or another god that was used for name Neptune before it was named Neptune. It is Giannone, if I don't err, and Giannone is famous for having a lot of face.
Hermes? Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words?
I really like the thing called that I can't in this moment recall his name. Is something that is a main possession of era in reality, from what I recall from my mind. And I really like it cause I really like to put on him the cause also make him look like a rooster. That is actually one of the animal of Hermes. And one of the thing I think I wanna change it, or maybe not, I don't know. Because I want to make his Caduceus like a pen for a digital art, and it make all he want, all of what he's thinking, and he wanna do with his Caduceus. But also because he has a lot of post-it, and is Hermes the one who delivers letter. I think on emphasizing it like is making thing with the post-it, so like origami. I don't really know how we see, but it's an idea. It's an idea.
Pride is a damsel in distress, hiding away where only I can
With
undress.
Zeus, I plan on him becoming a real judge, as a protector of marriage, except for his own, apparently, promises and foreignness and hospitality, then protector of the right values, but with a sadistic side. I wanted to channel in him the violence of nature that becomes harmony and discipline to punish the guilty ones. The thing I love doing on him is this youth balance of justice that is got on his back. The swing every time for who's guilty and who's innocent. So, thank you for watching so far. I hope you will really like this video. Obviously, make me know what you think about it. If you like it or if you don't like it, obviously. I want to know also that. And if you like that kind of video, oh, what you're thinking. Give me more of your opinion about the musical in general. Also, I'm very curious. I wanted to discuss with you about that work because I really love it. I really, really love it, and I want to know if you really love it too. And we'll see in the next video. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bye bye.